And today's question is, which Browns draft pick will have the biggest impact in 2020? So the Browns, again, as always, will be counting on some young players to step up and make an impact on this football team. And we're going to figure out which pick will have the most impact. I'm going to let you guys go first on this one. Mary Kay, who do you think it is?
I'm going to say Grant Delpit. I think safety, Grant Delpit will have the biggest impact amongst the rookies this year. I think that because in part, I think those LSU guys always seem to come in so ready to play. Then he plays a very active position. It's a spot where you have an opportunity to really make some noise and make some big plays in the running game and the passing game and in all kinds of ways. So obviously, I think he'll start. I think he'll be on the field a ton. And, as opposed to Jedrick Wills, I mean, if Jedrick Wills is doing his job, we're not going to notice it that much. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to be like, oh, Jedrick Wills is doing his job. We'll only talk about him really mostly if he's not doing his job. So I think Grant Delpit has a chance to get his hands on some footballs. He had 8 interceptions at LSU. I think he'll have a chance to do that. He's going to be featured in different packages, such as the big nickel and things like that. I think the safety is going to be a very important position, especially the way they're going to play in sub defenses a lot. So he'll be in the nickel, he'll be in the big nickel, he'll be in the dime, he'll be in all these different formations where they're going to be, 2 linebackers on the field and more defensive backs. So I just think he's going to have a lot of chances, and I think he's going to be ready to play, and I think he will live up to that second round status.
We didn't say positive impact or negative impact, did we? We just said impact.
Impact.
I think the player is going to have the biggest impact. The rookie is going to be Jedrick Wills. Whether it's good or bad, he's going to be the guy. Like Mary Kay said, if he's doing well, I mean, we'll be acknowledging that, obviously, and some people will be talking about it, but you want him to kind of be invisible out there and just kind of do his job and not cause problems. And if he's not doing well, obviously that's going to be a whole different kind of impact. So I think either way, he's going to have the biggest impact because it's less likely that he's going to get yanked off the field if he's having some trouble than it is for someone like, say, Grant Delpit, or like if Jordan Elliott doesn't perform well in the rotation on the line, or if Harrison Bryant doesn't do well in his snaps at tight end. Those guys have people who you can bring someone else in. With Jedrick Wills, you're kind of keeping him out there to sink or swim, I think, at this year. And if he performs well, great. If not, he's still making an impact, but not the kind you want.
See, I put myself in a bad position because I could have taken either of those 2 guys, but I deferred to both of you. This is like kicking off to start the game so that I can have the ball to start the second half, and it just doesn't work out in my favor. So I'm looking through this list of names, and I will say this. The one guy that stands out to me, the wild card in this is if, like, Nick Harris becomes your starting right guard. But the guy that kind of stands out to me actually is Harrison Bryant, because I think he's got, when you start looking down that list, he's the guy that might get the opportunity to get on the field more. Jordan Elliott is probably going to be a part-time guy. I don't know what Jacob Phillips is going to do. Donovan Peoples-Jones, who knows? But I feel like Harrison Bryant, especially if David Njoku gets off to a slow start, could get on the field pretty quickly. And then if they're running 3 tight end sets, he will be on the field. So is it the exact answer to the question that he's going to have the biggest impact? Probably not. But I think he's a guy that could be in the running to have a big impact from this rookie class.